And welcome back. You're listening to Hysteria, the podcast for people who are newly appreciating deep breathing as a way to calm down. Like, just try it. Try it right now.
It did. In for 4, hold for 4, exhale through your mouth for 4. It really works.
I wanted to take a moment to go through some of the developments in the life and times of fucking guys. Or, in other words, guys making America worse, who have been featured in our haterade-fueled YouTube series, This Fucking Guy. If you're not watching, you can watch all of the episodes on Hysteria's YouTube channel. And we have a lot of fun making them.
Shockingly evergreen content.
Yes.
And there's been a lot of fucking guys news this week. Fucking guy Donald Trump was inaugurated as our 47th president this week, looking like a wrung-out pork chop in a wool coat, his wife Melania dressed like Zorro for some reason by his side. We can make fun of her big dumb hat until we're blue in the face, but consider the fact the brim on that hat could double as a shield, keeping her husband's loose, wet mouth away from her face. Hamburglar chic or sartorial genius? You be the judge.
I think a little of both. Why not both? Why not both? One of President Trump's first moves after being sworn in was signing a hurricane of dumb executive orders, which we talked about in the last segment, including one that ends work from home for federal employees. So this is pretty aggressively anti-working parent. Also, it's anti people with disabilities, mobility issues, specifically working mothers. This is very anti-working mother. But it's also pretty ironic for a guy who will spend 75% of the next 4 years working from his home office or working remotely from Florida or not working at all from a golf course unless cheating at golf becomes a matter of national security. Just an ironic move.
Moving on. The front row at the inauguration was a veritable Mount Rushmore of fucking guys. Unelected billionaire tech chuds who should probably have been bullied more as children.
Fucking South African guy, Elon Musk, who nobody voted for, and again, isn't even American. Elon's in a bit of hot water, and no, it's not from getting trapped inside of a Cybertruck overheating as it attempts to climb a small incline. During the festivities, Musk took to the stage and threw what looked so similar to a Nazi salute that a German newspaper would not print a photo of it. Mm-hmm. A bunch of Elon simps, including apparently the Anti-Defamation League, attributed the stiff arm palm down salute, which he did twice, to him being socially awkward or, quote, having Asperger's syndrome. Ironically, we don't call that type of autism Asperger's syndrome anymore because Dr. Asperger famously colluded with the Nazis. Full circle.
Musk is slated to be in charge of a made-up government agency purporting to increase the efficiency of government spending. Ironically, one incredibly effective way for Musk's own companies to increase their own efficiency would be to cut Musk's obscene paychecks or eliminate his position entirely, because he doesn't seem to spend much time actually running companies.
Oh, and speaking of things that aren't running companies, Musk is currently ranked the #1 Diablo player in the world. So for non-gamers, that's a video game.
Thank you for that information, Erin.
Yeah. Well, it's all you really need to know.
It's all we need to know.
For this to be funny, aggressively loser behavior. So people who are actually good at playing video games started asking questions when about Musk's ranking, because to get to the level where Musk plays, a person would need to basically play the game 24/7. Plus, when Musk live streamed himself playing a different game and appeared to be, sorry to use video game jargon again, not good, it raised suspicions. When confronted with this, Musk admitted that, yeah, he actually did pay other people to play on his behalf during the times he was doing other essential Elon Musk activities, like, if I had to guess, tweeting and doing horse-killing amounts of ketamine. Alyssa, is there anything lamer? Is there anything lamer than paying other people to play video games?
What's the point of a game if someone's It's lame. Lame, Erin. It's lame.
I mean, like, does he fuck his girlfriends with someone else's dick? Like,
that's disgusting.
I'm sorry. It's so losery, though. Anyway, will this be the most intensely loser energy coded thing from this Trump administration? As of now, I'm going to guess no, because we've got a long 4 years ahead of us.
Unfortunately, this next fucking guy can no longer count himself among the chuds of Trump 2.0. News broke this week that Vivek Ramaswamy won't be holding hands with Elon Musk while they cut government spending together. The first of what, if past his prologue, we can only assume will be an "it's the end of the world as we know it" style rapid-fire verse of forgettable nincompoops.
Depending on who you ask, the virulently irritating Ramaswamy either quit the task force to run for governor of Ohio or was pushed out of the task force over the fact that his comments about how American culture produces lazy and inferior workers proved to be unpopular with the America First set.
Good night, sweet prince. Good night, sweet prince of Cincinnati.
Fucking guy Jeff Bezos oozed divorce man energy as he sat alongside his girlfriend, who he's so horny about that he had a bust made of her and affixed to the front of his super yacht. Something a guy who feels bad about his dick definitely wouldn't do. Meanwhile, future fucking guy Mark Zuckerberg stared at Jeff's girlfriend's tits, ever the gooner. Stephen Miller lurked around, looking slimy and oily. Meanwhile, watching from his lair, Satan rubbed his palms together, eager to one day give him a magma swirly the second Miller arrives in hell.
And an update on Phyllis Schlafly, she's still dead.
Finally, some good news, and that's the latest on fucking guys.